The place to find a KB toy store is at your local shopping mall where you'll find great toys, like the Nintendo Entertainment System with the Zapper light gun and Rob the Robot.
Where you gonna find great deals?
Round, round, great meals.
It's my steak place.
Round, round, a great deals.
It's our family place.
Yeah, but he's great. He's on a kid. She must think I'm a total jerk. Every time I see her, she just ignores me. He's got this hair that kind
Welcome everyone to another edition of Greg Hogan Rants, episode 99, The Death of Latham Circle Mall. Latham Circle Mall was an enclosed shopping mall located adjacent to the Latham Circle in Latham, New York. Built in 1957 as Latham Corner Shopping Center, the mall was renovated several times in its history, most notably in 1977 when it became a fully enclosed and temperature-controlled shopping mall. By the early 2000s, the mall had become classified as a dead mall. By 2013, its sole tenant was its anchor store, JCPenney, which has been a part of the complex since it opened in 1957. Demolition of the mall began in March of that year. Here we are entering through the JCPenney entrance, and to the right of me here is actually the entrance to JCPenney's, which has been since closed off, as you can see here. Most notably due to their customers complaining of a mold smell coming from the interior of the mall. I would like to note that all footage that I used to make this video was found on YouTube, and all credit will go to its creditors at the end of this video. Thank you for your understanding. Now these escalators ahead of me would lead you to the movie theater, which was actually originally Hoyt's Cinema before converting over to Regal Cinemas at some point in the mid-2000s. Now over here to the left, you can clearly see what used to be Foot Locker, Holiday Gift, and I'm not quite sure what else was in between there. But a lot of good stuff. Foot Locker was your place to go to get your shoes. There you can see a sign that still says Hoyt Cinema, even though it's Regal Cinema by now. Jumping ahead, just past the food court that would be to my right, there's a Joyce Leslie also to the right there. Old Deb. You can kind of see where the food court was. We just passed it. There's the food court to the left there. And to the right there, that was the old Klein's All Sports. Very cool store. I think they actually sold skateboards there in the 2000s. We all know how much we love skateboarding. There's a keto place, a dojo, which I believe at the time was a Western store. Unisex Hair Design was where I'd go to get my Brandon Lee from Flicker Stick shag hairdo back in the mid-2000s. And to the right of me, even though I'm looking to the left, would be Walden Books, was where I was first introduced to Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, Dungeons and Dragons. Wow, I can't talk today. And up ahead we have Burlington Coat Factory. To the left was Just a Buck, and right across the way was Rex Appliances and LA Hilton, which was a music store that also offered guitar lessons and drum lessons. And I guess any other musical lessons for that matter. So, you know, that would be LA Hilton's, there's Walden Books, there's Unisex Hair Design. A lot of good stuff in this mall. Now, as we can see here, we're going down, I believe, the CVS wing. Now, again, all the footage is scattered, so we're not actually walking through the mall. But it's just nice to see the old Latham Mall structure. Just look at these walls, these tile walls. I mean, if it doesn't scream 90s, I don't know what does. And I think here was some auction place. That had to be, you know, obviously toward the very end of the mall's life. Here we have Gateway Computers, which I believe has been run down for well over 10 years before the demolition. As you can see, there's just a bunch of boxes and random storage items in these windows here. Back going toward the Burlington Coat Factory again. Oh man, this was probably my favorite wing of them all. Just Walden Books, just a buck. There was like a Wild West store or some country store. My dad would get his cowboy hats and play his acoustic guitar. Obviously LA Hilton's, just a buck. Now, I don't remember what they were called. I think they were called Bones, but they sold like these little, like crazy bones, I think they were called. They're like a mystery pack of like 2 minifigures that came, they came in basic colors, but, just cheap crap that's basically worthless, but it's probably on eBay for like 50 bucks nowadays. Just ahead of us, we have the first tree that I think I've seen in this video so far. It's either got to be a fake tree or it's probably been dead for years. Just up ahead of me, above me, they used to have WGNA broadcast here in The Edge, 103.9. I'm pretty sure that was short-lived. I don't know why they had tables for food here, because they had a couple food vendors at some point in this wing, but they had been gone probably before the end of the 90s. Then up ahead would have been the Action Man comic books. I think it was Action Man. Very cool place. You could buy your magic cards. There's one step above. That was another hair design, hair salon. Looks like we got some caution tape ahead of us. And this store clearly is called The End, which is so fitting. The architecture of these malls, like look at the ceiling tiles and just like this big random square in the ceiling. It's just so nostalgic to see. Again, we got more of the tile wall on the other side on the right there. Just absolutely beautiful, absolutely stunning. It's just sad to see mall society dying nowadays. Everything's becoming outdoor shopping plazas and shopping centers. It's just nice to reminisce and walk through the halls one last time and just soak in all of the nostalgia. Now over here, I think there was a school or some sort of college upstairs. There was actually a second floor to this mall. Mostly just businesses and schools. And here we have the Latham Circle Mall. Moniker on the wall. Absolutely beautiful. I would like to thank all of the content creators that even thought to take footage of the mall before its demolition. Without you, this video today would not have been possible. It looks like that our trip has come to an end as we walk out the JCPenney wing one last time. I would say into the sunset, but it looks like it's actually sun rising. It's actually pretty sunny out right now. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you at episode 100.